Hey guys, remember me? It's Len with the Potter's Pickers. It's been a long time since I've made a video, and there's just been a ton going on. A lot of you gave really good responses. A lot of people are watching the What Sold videos that were inspired by Jay and Ryan over at Scavenger's Life. And I've still been filming everything that I sold, but with mandatory overtime at work, with tax season, we had to go see an accountant this year because we did that well this year in 2015 with our eBay business. We had to go see an accountant. It's garage sale season, so we're running to garage sales all the time. I just haven't had time to sit down and edit a what sold video every single week, but I still have everything filmed. So what I have for you today, I'm just kind of cherry picking the things that I think you might find the most interesting. You know, I sell a ton of records and stuff like that. So what I want to show you is what I feel like since my last video are the most interesting things that I've sold. Now, a lot's been happening for us here. If you're a picker, that you know that you have to look for opportunities. We got Mother's Day coming up here this weekend. I hope you had a bunch of Mother's Day stuff listed. With Prince's passing, if you had any Prince music or memorabilia, I hope you got that stuff listed because it's never going to be worth more than it is right now. So that's what we've been doing. That's where our focus has been. So I've still been filming, but I just haven't been uploading because of the time it takes to edit and everything. I've needed to dedicate that to listing, picking, and packing and all that other stuff. So our numbers are great. Everything's on the increase. I can't tell you exactly what it is because I haven't honestly run the numbers, but I can tell you that we've sold a lot more high dollar items, and in this video you will see our #1 sale to date in terms of revenue and also in terms of profitability. So watch the video and please leave your feedback. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe down below, and thanks for watching, guys. More of these videos to come. Hopefully I'll get back in the weekly rotation here and showing you what's been selling on a week in, week out basis. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Take care and keep picking. Alright, so this is kind of a kooky deal. This is a apron hanger. It's like a ceramic pig's head, and you can see it has little holes in the corner, and you hang it in the kitchen, or maybe some people even tile it in. I don't know, it almost looks like that could happen, but it's like hollow in the back, so maybe not. Anyhow, it's for hanging aprons on. We've sold one of these before. It was like a Guernsey cow head. They also have like chicken and duck heads and stuff like that. So this pig sold for 20 bucks. Alright, so these are Marlo's Mother's Day plates that you probably saw in the last video from 1976. These are like Schmidt Brothers limited edition collector's plates. These ones are from Mother's Day 76 with Snoopy, Linus, and Woodstock. Super cute. Somebody bought both of them through the global shipping program. So I wonder if it's a reseller maybe over there that has a shop or something, and I don't know, but it's interesting someone would buy both of the exact same one. Anyhow, they sold for $8 a piece, so that was a $16 sale, so pretty happy with that. Right, so what we have here is an Intellivision game. You remember a couple of weeks ago the Intellivision console sold. I said that came with like 40-some games, and this is one of the games that it came with, and you can see it's got this really creepy dude on there. And this game is called Microsurgeon, and it sold for 12 bucks. Also have a record. This is Keith Green, the Prodigal Son. He's a Christian artist, and this is the last record he made right before he died. There's an insert in there with a like a newsletter he puts out, but it's in there, and it talks about everything going on in his life. He just had a daughter, and it's so funny, this record, the very first song on the record is called I Can't Wait to Get to Heaven. And then he tragically died kind of in the peak of his career in a plane accident. So this sold for $8. Alright, got a Milwaukee Brewers baseball hat. It is pretty used and fairly tattered, but that didn't stop someone from paying $12 for it. And it's fitted. It's a fitted hat, 7 1/8. It's March and the furnace is on. We are expecting a big snowstorm here in Wisconsin, but eBay presses on. Sold this really cool little General Electric alarm clock. This is like that mid-century with the flipping numbers and stuff. Find these at estate sales not super often, but this is the second one we've sold, and we got $16 for it. Usually never pay more than $1 for them. Got these really cool burl. In fact, they are like a burl walnut. You can see here it's even burned right into the wood, out of Billings, Missouri. Again, this is kind of one of those mid-century kind of things. So like when you're having your steak dinner, you got this really awesome set of bowls. So it's 5 serving bowls and then the big salad bowl here. And then David Bowie album, Starting Point. This is the London Collector's Edition. This one sold for $15. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned or not, but the salad bowl set sold for $25. All right, got a pair of women's Harley Davidson boots. Picked these up at a garage sale over the summer, and these sold for $35. Got a kind of a vintage-ish belt buckle. It's just like silver with like a gold tone soaring eagle on it. That one sold for $5. All right, here is everything that we're packaging up for shipment today. Mole Mania Game Boy video game sold for $10. This Texas Longhorn snapback trucker hat. You may remember this from, I made a video on how to clean trucker hats. That sold for $30. Another 45 sold. Really excited about this one. This is Cameo Word Up. That's from my back in my day. That sold for $4. A homeschool book, a little homeschool curriculum book for grades K through 3. That one sold for $5. Vinyl record, Eddie Grant, Killer on the Run. Look at him showing off those thighs. Isn't that amazing? Remember Electric Avenue? I remember like roller skating to that as a young man, very young child actually. That one sold for $5. Got these funky glasses. I had no idea what they were when I bought them, but I had to pick them up because they got these weird lenses. Here they're called makeup glasses, and they're like for ladies who, you know, use these glasses to put on eye makeup, and I have no idea what the application is, but the lenses are on hinges, and they flip down so that you can do your eye makeup and flip them right back up. Kind of interesting. Those sold for $9. And then finally, Sesame Street Silly Songs sold for $6. Alright, so it's kind of a bittersweet day because I am a huge Prince fan. But when I heard of his passing, the first thing that I did was went to Barnes & Noble, where they sell vinyl, and I bought the last Prince album they had, which was Purple Rain, and we bought some CDs. Bought 2 copies of Purple Rain and one of 1999. I had Around the World in a Day in stock, and as I was going in to change the price, I was going to jack it up to about $30. It sold for $10. The record still hasn't sold. That's currently listed at $90. I might be a little on the high side there, but because it's a 2008 re-release, but it's also the 180 gram, which is very desirable also, and the 1984 releases are very expensive. Got $27 for each of those, or $28 for each of the copies of Purple Rain. They're all factory sealed. And $19.99 went for 22 bucks. So bittersweet. I love Prince. I love me some Prince. But look, when opportunity strikes like this, you know, we saw it with David Bowie, who I'm not nearly as big of a fan of. So I had to do it. Oh, and we also sold this little video game too, Intellivision Chip Shot Golf. Alright, so you are looking at right now our top sale to date. This is a etching by an artist named Francisco Goya, and it is titled Prisoner. And the frame is about 18 inches by 2 feet, and it's really lovely. Very vintage, and I mean, that's less than a postcard size, the art. Got a certificate of authenticity with it, as well as a professional appraisal from 2007. And it was appraised for $1,200, and we just sold it for $1,000. And this painting was literally given to us. So the person who gave it to us, we are probably going to be doing something rather nice for them. Probably splitting some of the profit once we determine what our fees and everything are going to be. So Francisco Goya, $1,000, our top sale yet. This is a men's wear best doctor's style leather briefcase. It's super cool. It's very vintage. This leather is so tough, you guys. It has 3 compartments in it. The leather is still really soft and supple. It's not all dried out and everything. There's the key for it, which is really important. It's monogrammed with WRG. Got this at an estate sale last year for $5. And you can see it's even got like scratches on, well, this major one on the back, but it just has a really nice, I guess, patina to it, really, for lack of a better word. It's just in really, like, the perfect amount of tattered, I would say, is what it is. So we had this listed for about a year for 99 bucks. We got a lot of lowball $25, $30 offers. Last night we received an offer of $65, and we happily accepted it. Alright guys, here we have a pair of Under Armour basketball shoes, men's size 13, clutch fit overdrive. I work for a major international shoe distributor that carries all brands, all kinds, and twice a year they have an employee sale. And we went nuts. We can get shoes for 10 bucks a piece, so I paid $10 for these shoes. They sold for 90. We bought about 30 pair of shoes. We still have a lot to list here. We have probably $2,000 to $3,000 in value, but these ones just sold to Italy via global shipping for 90 bucks. Okay, so this is a Nike track and field bag, basically like a drawstring shoe bag. That same sale that we bought all of those shoes from, we got a case of 144 of these for $5. And so we have them listed, quantity 144 for $2.99 each. And basically we sell one every single day. So we're just kind of waiting for someone to pop in, order 10 of them. But once these all sell, this will more than pay for all the shoes that we bought. So while it's a small sale individually, you know, once they're all going and gone, they will have paid for the entire lot for that big shoe sale that we did. Alright, second pair of the Reebok G units sold. As you remember, there was a pair earlier that sold, and we had that listed for $139, sold for $100. Exact same thing with these. Had it listed for $139, took an offer of $100 bucks. Both of them sold global shipping program, which I think is really cool. And Gosh, what else can I tell you about this? I mean, we had $10 invested in each pair of shoes, and each of them brought $100. So we are super pumped about that. Alright, this is a funky pair of mugs, and the handle is the head of a rhinoceros, and the rest of the mug is kind of the rhino's weird body. I love rhinos, my favorite animal by far, and I was really happy to find these and really happy to sell them, and they sold for $16.